Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to give the weight loss tips that I said I was gonna give from yesterday's video where we were talking about the fat acceptance, fat phobia movement. So maybe this is gonna be part 3 because I do have quite a few tips. I don't want it to be too long, so we'll see. So first things first is what we do need to understand is the overweight that you have. You being overweight, you being fat or weight, whatever you may want to call it, it did not happen overnight. It did not happen, rapidly. So over time, you started to gain weight. Maybe it wasn't visible at first, but when it got excessive, then you started to notice. Sometimes we don't even notice. Other people start to notice, and we became overweight. So what is best is when you are trying to lose weight, it's best to do it little by little. It's best to do it over time. Just like you gain the weight over time and then it just stayed there, so you should lose weight over time so your weight loss can remain. I know a lot of people want to lose weight fast because you see a lot of places lose. Even when I was doing the video yesterday, an actual card was by me and it says you could lose 20 to 50 pounds. I think it said in like 15 days. It was quick. So it says that I know a lot of people want to lose, when they do decide to lose weight, they want to lose it rapidly. But that's not really a good idea for you to lose rapidly, because as you see, when people go do maybe those gastric bypass or gastric sleeve, whatever they may call them, they do those rapid weight loss. What happens? They have all that excess skin that they're left with. But when you do it over time, you give your body time to recuperate and to recalibrate and to catch up to the weight loss that's happening to you. So even though you may, depending on who you are, you may have 0 to a little excess fat, well, excess skin actually. So it's best to always lose 1 to 2 pounds per day. I know that's 1 to 2 pounds per day, but look at it over a month. If you're losing 1 pound a day, so in a month you would have lost 30 pounds. You understand? So I think that's best. And then with 30 pounds for some people, that's going to be very visible. 30 pounds for some people, you probably won't be able to see it yet. But if you keep on going, eventually you'll see the difference. So another tip, many people say, is 90% what you eat, 10% of exercise. Some people say 80% of what you eat and 20% exercise. No matter what number you believe in, the fact of the matter is it's what you eat that will make you gain or lose the weight. So that is our foundation. So you have to be able to control what you're eating. So what you're eating, what you're intaking, so that's gonna make you gain or lose weight. And the first thing you should focus on is cutting out certain things. And disclaimer, even though I'm gonna give certain stuff that you should cut out, obviously sometimes we won't be able to do all at once, or maybe 1 or 2, 3 at a time, but you can start one at a time. And then when you are I always say, I'm going to say 3 weeks for everything, because 3 weeks is like 21 days, approximately 21 days, and it takes 21 days to develop a habit. So if you do something for 21 days, it'll become, I mean, you're consistent in it, not doing stuff and then starting and stopping. No, you're consistent. It will become a habit. And if you, the longer you do it, it'll definitely be a solidified habit. So first things first, you have to cut out certain things. You have to start developing healthy habits, consistent healthy habits, because you may go do those surgeries, go do those procedures, but if you never develop healthy habits, I know with the gastric bypass, or they do something where even if you eat, or the person that I know had it, she's not able to eat the way she was eating, but she never developed any healthy eating habits. So yes, she's not gonna lose, she's not gonna gain the weight that she did, but that's not gonna stop you from getting certain diseases, and certain illnesses. So that's where that does not help. So yeah, you won't be able to gain weight, but if you're still eating unhealthy, you're still at risk of getting certain diseases. So first things first, if you can do this, stop eating after 7. You gotta stop that. Stop, especially when you first started. Don't eat after 7. And this is something, probably that's what you probably, the only thing that you can focus on. Some people, like what I did, I stopped eating after 7, and I cut out rice, white rice, and I cut out white bread. So I did those 3 things. But with you may not be able to do that as yet. So you probably would want to just focus on just don't eat after 7. And if you find yourself that sometimes you may, find yourself hungry, you need to eat something. If you are going to eat something, I remember I read this in an article, and it did help in my weight loss journey. Even when I did eat these things, I didn't gain any weight. So if you are going to eat anything, you could eat cherries if they are in season where you're at. When they're in season, they're cheaper. When they're not, they are a little bit expensive. You can eat cherries. It's this other, it's a drink. What type of drink? It's called kefir. It's a type of milk. So if you're able to drink that, you could take kefir, or you can take multi-grain bread with low-fat turkey meat. And that, you can eat that if it's like after 8, 9, and because come on, you have to meet people. And I know you have to meet people where they are. You can't just say stop eating at 7 and the person automatically gonna stop eating at 7. That is not reality. So you have to meet people where they are. But if you are going to eat, these are the things that's gonna help you, so you don't, at least it's not gonna satisfy you 100%. Don't be eating a whole lot, but it'll help with the hunger pains. So that's what you do. But stop eating after 7, and if you can stop eating white rice and white bread. And you start walking. You need to walk. You cannot run. You cannot go run, because you're just starting out. Even if you are not overweight, but if you are not a fit person, you're not used to exercising, even if you start running, you are going to pass out. It's going to feel overwhelming, because you're not used to doing that. So if you are able to walk for at least 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes, but always don't try to, and then this is another thing. Sometimes we try to do too much too soon. Sometimes you just have to focus on one thing. You may not be able to even walk, but you're just focusing on, hey, I'm going to just focus on stop eating after 7. And then when you master that, like after 21 days, you master that, then you move on to another goal. And remember, even if you fall off, you mess up, Start again. Let's start again. Nobody, no, it's only between you and yourself. So if you start over 5 times, only you know that. The only way people gonna know that if you tell them. So start walking for at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes minimum. You're not gonna run now. You're not gonna run because you are not. You're trying to get. You're trying to get into the exercising mode. So you walk. So you either walk in the morning or in the afternoon, or well, if you do it at night, hopefully you live in a safe neighborhood. If you don't live in a safe neighborhood, don't try to walk at night, please. Try to do it in the morning and try to do it in the afternoon. And like I always tell people, even if you're walking and doing certain stuff, don't always go at the same time. Switch up your times just for safety reasons. We living in a crazy world. Stop drinking soda. If you're drinking soda, I know some people don't drink soda, but there are a lot of people that still drink soda. Stop drinking soda. If you are able to stop eating after 7, stop eating white rice and white bread and drinking soda, and you're walking, you guaranteed to lose. Within that 21 days, you're gonna lose 10 pounds, 10 pounds or more. Seriously, I'm serious. So that's, I don't know how much tips that is, but that's all. That's one of the many tips. Okay, I already said that. I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, I already said that about, if you get hungry, that's what you need to do. Okay. Okay, so when you start doing these things, you're consistent, you're able, you're walking for at least 30 minutes, you're walking, and you're not eating after 7, and you cut out the soda, the white bread. You see, you don't have to cut out a lot of stuff. You see, you still stuff you can still eat, but white rice, white bread, and soda is not helping you. So when you have done that, you're walking for 30 minutes and you've been consistent. You've been consistent for 3 weeks. You have not missed a day. Then you can start incorporating. At home exercises, because you don't want to go and spend money now, because you're building consistency. You're trying to build yourself. You're trying to get healthy habits. So you don't want to go and get a gym membership and you're not consistent. Now, if you're consistent, you want it bad. Sometimes you want it so bad. You want to lose weight so bad. So you can do that. But we're not there yet. So I have advice for the gym. But start incorporating at home exercises. If you have a park where you could do different things, but I think at home exercises would be best. On YouTube there are different people that do exercises at home. Don't do too much. If you could do 15 minutes, that's 15 minutes. If 15 minutes too much, 10 minutes, but at least 10 minutes of at-home exercises. Do those 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes at-home exercises, on YouTube, or if you have those DVDs, you can do that. So and also you can also start jogging. Even if you're unable to do at home exercises, you can start incorporating jogging. Don't run. You do a slow jog, please. You're doing a slow jog. Don't be running, because it's gonna be too much too soon. So, looking at my notes, because got a lot of notes. And this is already like, how much is this? Yeah, it's like 15 minutes. So I'm going to do part 3. I'm going to continue because I don't want this to be too long. Okay. So I'll see you in part 3. Bye.